I'm going to tell you a story to help you remember she cleft points. It turned a little dark, I have to say, at some point, so you can clean it up so it's not as crazy as it's turning out to be. But let's go ahead and go with it, and I think you'll find that it's helpful to remember she cleft points. So the story is she fell off the cliff. Now, remember, she cleft points are for acute situations. So the story is she acutely fell off the cliff. So first we're going to draw a cliff. So let's draw it like this and drop down. Then you have a cliff. Is that enough room for that cliff? That might be too much of a slope. Let's try that again. Let's do a little bit of a cliff here, and then we're going to drop down, and then we'll kind of ride across here like this. Okay, great. So let's look at our first points. We have Spleen 8, Large Intestine 7, and Sand Gel 7. So she fell off the cliff. So let's draw our she. Yep, gotcha. Let's see, right here. Okay. She fell off the cliff. So we're going to draw her face. Let's draw her some hair. Oof, some wild hair. Okay. All right, right. It's hard in this little pen. This is her eyes. Oh, Lord, this is looking a little bit crazy. Okay. Oh, that is some wicked looking hair right here. And she looks crazy. So she fell off a cliff. And we have Spleen 8, which I call Spine 8. So her spine twisted like an 8. So let's see, we'll draw a little neck. And then her spine twisted like an 8. So now you remember Spleen 8, Spine 8. When she fell off the cliff, her spine twisted like an 8. Oh, this drawing. Sorry, it's hard with these pens. And then we have Large Intestine 7 and Sand Gel 7. So her large jowl twisted as a 7. Even though a jowl is kind of the jowl of the mouth, it's not really the mouth exactly. Sorry, we're going to do the large jowl. So she has a 7. Oh, man, her eyes are crazy. So she looks kind of manly there. Sorry, guys, but her large jowl. I'll have to put a better photo when I have a pencil and pen to sketch than these online pens. Oh, that was looking slightly mustache manly. I apologize. Oh, all right, let's keep it like that for now. So we have Spleen 8, which is her spine twisted like an 8 when she fell. So if you want, remember that there's a little spine here going down. Her spine twisted like an 8. And her large sand jowl was a 7. So you remember the mouth looks like a 7. Okay, great. So there's our first 3 points for she cleft. She fell off the cliff. So the next is a bunch of 6s. Almost a demonic number of 6s. And here is where the story turns a little bit crazy. So we have small intestine 6, heart 6, liver 6, and lung 6. And what we're going to say here is the small demon heart lives at the top of the cliff. So we're going to draw a small demon heart. Maybe put this like up here because that makes it look kind of a little bit more demonic. I don't know why, but And then maybe like a little thing here. Oops. Oh, it looks like a scar. He's that bad, like his prison scar. Let's do some eyes. And then maybe one of these kind of mouths like this. Oh, he's so demonic. And let's draw, you might just put some lungs with it. Kind of look like hands. And what we're going to say is, let's draw the feet. So actually what happened is he lunged her over. I know that's not very good English, but we have small intestine 6, heart 6, liver 6, and lung 6. So we're going to say the small demon heart, because we got some 6s. Oh, I'm going to put those, like it's so demonic, but we're going to put another one because I hate putting just 3 6s anywhere. So we have 4 6s, but it's the small demonic heart lives on the top of the cliff and lunged her over. There's 4 6s. So you can remember what 4 6s they are. All right. So let's go with the next point. Pericardium 4. So this one is nice. That is such a big woman coming off the cliff. All right. So Pericardium 4, we're going to do a pair of 4s. We could probably give them some feet too. We love little bubble feet looking things. Let's give them some eyes. And then a mouth. So I'm going to draw a pair of 4s. Let's do little things back here. And even though it's like 1 4, it's pericardium 4. That's why we're saying a pair of 4s. Oh, wow, that was a mess. Let's try that again. Wow. Sorry about that. Pair of 4s. All right. And so smileys. And yeah. And then what they did was put their hands up like this. How did those pair of 4s help them? Help this poor girl. They did like a trampoline. So the pair of 4s, pericardium 4, they have a trampoline that the girl fell on. So she was okay. All right, so we have 3, 7, 8 points. We need 4 more points. Let's see what we have next. How about the next 2 is bladder 63 and gallbladder 36. Okay, now some of these obviously have to be a little bit of a stretch because they're numbers. What can you do with them, right? So what I did, let's see, put this here, is we're going to draw. We're drawing like one of those retentions, like the drainage. And I'm going to say a bloody goo came out of the drain. Bloody goo. And what's weird about this one, like I said, it's a little bit of a stretch. But we have, let's do it like this. So we have 63 is for the bloody goo, right? BL 63. And then the reflection of the goo, like a mirror, is 36. So it's a reflection off So it's kind of easy to remember that way. It's a stretch, it's numbers, it's a bloody goo, bladder 63, and then 36. It helps to note they just reverse there too. So that is, and then we are last ones, we have kidney 5. Let's move that one over here. Kidney 5. And so kidney 5 is nicely, let's erase a little bit here. Let's erase there. Let's erase this a little bit because we need to do 2 kids because they see what happens. A short haircut. Oh boy, that's getting a little bit crazy. Oh, too much. My pen stroke might be a little bit too much. So let's put these hands up because these kids are going to give a high five because they're like, good job. Save that woman from that demonic part, huh? So let's do that. Little hand here, down, shorts, little kid shoes, sure. So they gave a kidney 5, or gave a high five. The kids gave a high five. So now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Last one is stomach 34. Stomach 34 is a tricky one. Let's see where that is to put on here. Somebody is, there we go, stomach 34. And stomach 34, I just said stand on a dirty oar. Stomach 34, stand on a dirty oar. So you would have this oar here. I know it's bad, but once you say enough times, stand on a dirty oar, stomach 34. That's kind of dirty. It's not an oar I would use to paddle with, but I will post an actual picture with pencil and pen that's not done on this software. So we have all 12 points for she cleft points. Practice the story and it'll come to you very clearly when you take your test.